Alright, here's the walk around video of my Cessna 150 Golf India Foxtrot Oscar. It has 14,800-ish hours total time and around 1450 time on the engine. Starting with the propeller, a couple little nicks there. Well, they're not nicks, it's really just paint damage, like you can't feel any of that, with the exception of this little one here, which has been filed out and corrected. Same with this side. Just sort of like damage to the paint. It doesn't look extremely nice. I'm going to go over every little minor detail problem that I can sort of find on this thing. Best that I possibly can. LED landing light, overhauled oleo recently. So the cowling is definitely kind of the ugliest part of this thing. There's some cracking there, a little bit of cracking here, a little cracking here, and it was kind of bigger crack there. It's like, I don't know, well, it's like not very long, big still. Glass is good, no damage to the leading edge of the wing. Look up top, nothing really to see. A little bit of damage to the paint right there. This tire is terrible, but there will be brand new ones going on it before any sale. It's got recently overhauled brakes as well. Not overhauled, but recently replaced pads and rotors. So the brakes are good to go for a long time. Did I already say it? The paint is really nice on this thing. It's really the nicest part about it. Except for this little part here where it's sort of coming off a bit. There's nothing you can feel really, but just a little bit of paint missing. Little tiny bit of cracking here. So this you'll notice in the logs is this little tail tie down is bent. There's a history of a tail strike. The structural repairs have been performed. They were fairly minor, but that little tail tie down is still a little bit bent. That's not structural, so it didn't get replaced. Coming around, really nothing to see other than pretty nice paint and nice plane overall. A little bit of chipping, cracking kind of going on there. Electric flaps, they go down to 40 degrees. They work very well for their intended purpose. I don't know if I went all the way around the other side of the other wing, but it looks exactly the same as this one, if not better, because this one has that little bit of covered up sort of little scuff there, and this crack here, which is probably the biggest one on the whole aircraft, which will have to get stop drilled. All the lights work. It's fully night certified. Don't know how much stuff I'm repeating here. Same with this tire. It's not the greatest, but it'll be replaced with a brand new one. And brakes on that side were done as well. Coming into here. Not too much to see in here, really. It does have an oil pan heater installed. It has an oil screen as opposed to an oil filter, and a Skytech starter STC. The landing light and the starter are the only two mods on the aircraft. Other than that, it is as it came out of the factory. Excuse me while I get... Oil's changed every 25 hours and the screen is inspected. There's virtually, well, by virtually I mean pretty much no metal at all in the screen, which is way less than normal. Normally there's at least a little bit, but this thing flies all the time, and it's a really good engine. Here's the interior. A couple minor cracks there. Bit of cracking here. Seats are super good. The big thing with the interior is it's just kind of old. There's a couple little cracks. Definitely needs a vacuum. You think I could have done that before filming this video, I guess. You can see a bit of cracking sort of in the back there. That's kind of the worst of it. This sort of veneer is missing. It's an Artex 406 ELT, which has been just recently had its op test done, or not its op test, the performance check or whichever it is. And it was just recently done. Standard 6-pack avionics, little kind of crack there, and kind of one here as well, so a little bit of cracking along with this one here. But overall, it's super solid, it's all good. standard navcom and the BK transponder. We added a GPS map 296 because the VOR half of the nav does not work. It's inoperative, and well, maybe it's operative, but there's no VOR stations around this neck of the woods anyways, so we just assume it's kind of inoperative, and we put this GPS in instead for some navigation help. It's got the rosin sun visors, which are super nice. It's got an ashtray too if you like to smoke. Oh, there's something in there too. Holy smokes, I think I would have checked that maybe. Well, there it is, IFO. I tried my best to sort of get every little flaw in there that I can, but if there's anything you would like to see specifically, let me know. The logs are attached, and if there's any other information you require, just let me know and I'll be happy to provide it. I have nothing to hide here with this one. Have a good day.